Welcome to our presentation on the cash-on-cash return. Today we'll be explaining what the cash-on-cash return is as it relates to a rental property, and we're going to go over a simple example so that you know exactly how to go about calculating it. The cash-on-cash return is a percentage that measures the return on cash invested in a real estate investment property. Is a good way, is a good ratio for you to compare against certificate of deposits or that you might have at the bank, or the return on your stocks investments. So with that said, let's go over a simple example. Let's say that you are buying a rental property and you put in an initial investment of $50,000, and you expect to have a rental monthly rent of $2,200 and a vacancy rate of 3%. You expect your monthly mortgage to be $760 and your annual expenses to be $1,500. Your vacancy rate is nothing more than the percentage that you expect during the year that you will not be collecting rent. For whatever reasons, life is unpredictable, it's not perfect, and there are many reasons why you might not be collecting rent all 12 months of the year. So this is a good way to get a realistic representation of what your income will be from this rental property. So let's get going. First thing that you do to calculate the cash-on-cash return is calculate your annual mortgage. So basically your monthly mortgage payments times 12, 760 times 12, your annual mortgage will be 9,120. Then we proceed calculating the gross annual income, which is nothing more than the monthly rent that you expect times 12, 2,500 times 12, 30,000 is what you expect from rent annually. Then we proceed calculating the vacancy rate and credit loss. So it is calculated by multiplying the gross annual income times the vacancy rate. 30,000 times 3%, $900 is what you expect not to collecting rent due to whatever reasons. Tenants are transitioning, one is moving out, the other one is moving in, or for whatever reasons, anything that life might throw at you. So calculate gross operating income, which is calculated by subtracting the vacancy credit loss from the gross annual income. So 26,400 minus 900 will be 29,100 gross operating income. And then we calculate the net operating income, which is calculated by subtracting the annual expenses from the gross operating income. So 29,100 minus 1,500, your net operating income will be 27,600. And then now we calculate the net annual cash flow, which is in the subtracting the annual mortgage from the net operating income. So 27,600 minus 9,120, you will have a net annual income of 18,480. And then finally we apply the cash-on-cash return formula, which is the net annual cash flow over the initial cash investment, which will be 18,480 over 50,000. So you will have a cash-on-cash return of 36.96. And keep in mind that cash-on-cash return is just saying if I put this much cash into it, what will be the return on that cash? Purely the cash itself. This is not an ROI or anything of that nature. This is cash. If you were to put the same cash on a CD at the bank, you can easily compare against the cash-on-cash return on this. If you were to say, if I were to put $50,000 in the bank, can I get a return of 36 0.96. And if the answer is higher, yes, then go with the CD. If not, go with the investment on the property itself. That concludes our cash on cash return presentation. There are ways that you can calculate the cash on cash indicator easily. You don't have to do it manually all the time. RealBench is a mobile app that allows you to calculate the cash on cash return as well as many other real estate indicators really easily. So go to realbench.net. That's REALB as in boy and NCH, RealBench. Or go to Google Play or the Apple Store and search for RealBench. Thank you so much.